What if I told you the strongest warriors in history did not rely on complex techniques? They mastered simple things to a level so deep that no one could compete with them. Today, you'll discover a hidden discipline taught by Japan's greatest samurai, Miyamoto Musashi. This philosophy is called Kiso Hiden, and it's not about fighting others. It's about becoming mentally unbreakable. So if you're ready to forge a mind of steel, stay with me. Who was Miyamoto Musashi? For those who don't know, he was a legendary figure in Japanese history. He was undefeated in over 60 duels, a master swordsman, a philosopher, and even a skilled artist. He wrote the timeless classic, The Book of Five Rings. But Musashi's real weapon was never his sword. It was his discipline of mind. He lived by a simple yet profound belief: master the basics, and everything else will follow. This is the core of his teachings, a philosophy that's more relevant today than ever before. So what exactly is Kiso Hiden? Let's break down the words. Kiso means foundation. Hiden means secret teaching. So Kiso Hiden is the hidden power of fundamentals. Now, this isn't some secret move you learn in a day. It's not a shortcut to success. In fact, it's something everyone sees, but very few truly understand. In our modern world, we're always chasing the next big thing, the latest motivation hack, the quickest results. But Musashi taught the exact opposite. He knew that discipline always beats motivation. And mastering the basics will always beat chasing shortcuts. It's about depth, not complexity. Let's dive into the first principle, posture, which represents your stance in life. In combat, a weak stance means you're unstable, easily knocked over, leading to instant defeat. In life, a weak mindset does the exact same thing. It makes you vulnerable to every challenge and criticism. Musashi trained his body and mind for a strong posture, calm breathing, and zero ego. He was grounded, centered, and unshakable. For modern life, this translates directly. If you don't respect yourself, if you don't carry yourself with confidence, the world won't respect you either. Your posture, both physical and mental, is a reflection of your inner confidence, and that confidence is power. Now for the second principle, perception, or seeing what others miss. Musashi famously said, "See everything. Be distracted by nothing." A true warrior doesn't just look at the world. He observes it. He sees the details, the patterns, the subtle shifts that everyone else ignores. Think about our lives today. We're constantly bombarded by social media noise, endless distractions, and emotional triggers. We react without thinking. But the warrior's rule is to observe more and react less. When you can see a situation clearly, without the fog of emotion or distraction, you make better decisions. You make fewer mistakes. Clear perception is a superpower in a world designed to keep you distracted. The third principle is about rhythm, the timing of life. Musashi knew that in a duel, timing is everything. Striking too soon is reckless. Striking too late is fatal. He wrote that every situation has its own rhythm, and a master understands how to recognize and adapt to it. This isn't just about fighting. Think about your own life. There's a rhythm to your work, your relationships, your personal growth. Are you forcing things when you should be patient? Are you hesitating when you should act? Today we want everything instantly. But the samurai's path teaches us to find a natural flow. Patience, timing, and decisive action. When you master this rhythm, you move through life with effortless precision instead of struggling against the current. Finally, we arrive at the fourth and most crucial principle, emptiness, or the mind of no mind. This might sound strange, but it's Musashi's ultimate teaching. Mushin, or no mind, is a state where your mind is free from thoughts of anger, fear, or ego. It's not about being empty-headed. It's about being so well-trained, so deeply rooted in your fundamentals, that you can act and react spontaneously, perfectly, without overthinking. In this state, the body and mind are one. Today, we're trapped in our own heads, overanalyzing every little thing, paralyzed by what-ifs. The state of mushin is your mind getting out of its own way. It's the ultimate freedom, where you simply are. You act from a place of pure instinct and deep wisdom. This is the peak of Kiso Hiden. So, how do we apply this ancient wisdom today? It's simple but not easy. Start with your posture. Stand tall, own your space. Practice observing more and reacting less. Find the rhythm in your daily tasks instead of rushing, and work on letting go of overthinking. Master these fundamentals and you'll build a foundation so strong that nothing can break you. You won't need hacks or shortcuts because you'll have something far more powerful, true inner strength. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more lessons from history's greatest minds. Now, let's dive into the third fundamental secret: timing. When do you strike, and when do you wait? Musashi understood that not every moment is a moment for attack. Sometimes the greatest strength lies in waiting. Our modern culture screams at us constantly: instant success, fast money, quick fame. But Musashi taught a different lesson. He knew that the right timing always beats raw speed. Patience isn't a sign of weakness. It's a demonstration of control. It's about observing the field, understanding the flow, and acting only when the moment is perfect. It's the difference between a frantic swing and a decisive winning blow. This is how you conserve energy and maximize your impact in every aspect of life. The fourth principle is rhythm, and it's all about breaking their flow. In a duel, if you can disrupt your opponent's rhythm, they become confused, they hesitate, and they ultimately collapse. Life works the same way. If you're constantly living by everyone else's rhythm, the rhythm of social media, the rhythm of your boss, the rhythm of societal expectations, you will lose yourself. You become a puppet dancing to someone else's tune. The key is to build your own routine, to create your own rhythm. Wake up when you decide, work when you're most effective, rest when you need it. Those who control their own rhythm remain calm and centered, even when chaos is swirling all around them. They are the eye of the storm. Principle number 5 is simplicity. Cut what is useless. Musashi famously warned, too many techniques reveal weakness. When you try to do everything, you master nothing. Look at our lives today. They're cluttered. Cluttered with useless habits, toxic relationships that drain our energy, and endless cycles of overthinking that lead nowhere. Kiso Hiden teaches us a powerful truth. Remove what drains you. Keep only what sharpens you. This is about minimalism, not just with your possessions, but with your thoughts, your commitments, and your actions. Less noise means more power. It's about a focused, single-pointed mind that can cut through any obstacle. So why does Kiso Hiden make you unbreakable? It's because this philosophy isn't based on fleeting motivation. It's not about watching a video and feeling hyped for a day. It's habit-based. It's about building a system, an internal fortress, brick by brick. Through these principles, you build real emotional control, you achieve mental silence in a noisy world, and you forge unshakable discipline. Think of a warrior trained in the fundamentals. They don't panic when things go wrong. They don't chase validation from others, and they absolutely do not break under pressure. That is what real strength looks like. It's not loud or flashy. It's quiet, solid, and immovable. And that brings us to the final message. If you feel lost or weak right now, I want you to hear this. The problem isn't your potential. You have infinite potential. The problem is your foundation. It's weak. Musashi leaves us with this profound guidance. Do not seek secret techniques. Perfect. What is simple? Stop looking for the next life hack or the magical solution. The power is already within you, waiting to be unlocked. Master your basics. Control yourself, your impulses, your emotions, your focus. Remove your ego, that voice that tells you you're either better than everyone or worse than everyone. When you do this, no situation, no person, and no amount of pressure will ever break you. You will become the master of your own world. This is the way of Kiso Hiden. If this message resonated with you, show your support. Like this video and subscribe for more warrior wisdom. And to commit to this path, comment discipline below. Because true warriors don't just talk, they move with purpose. Thank you for watching. Miyamoto Musashi believes something that most people today refuse to accept. He said, your greatest enemy is not in front of you, it's inside you. It's your excuses, your laziness, your emotional reactions, and your constant need for comfort. Modern society teaches you to blame everything else, the system, other people, or just bad luck. But Musashi teaches the warrior's truth. If you lose control of yourself, you lose everything. The path of the warrior, the path of Kiso Hiden, begins with self-conquest. Here's a secret most self-help gurus won't tell you. Motivation is completely unreliable. It comes and goes. Musashi never waited around to feel ready. He trained when he was tired. He fought when he was afraid. He moved forward even when he was uncertain. The essence of Kiso Hiden is discipline without emotion. In modern life, this means you don't wait to feel motivated to go to the gym, to work on your business, or to do what's necessary. You act because it is necessary. That's precisely why warriors win while everyone else is still waiting for the right feeling to strike. Musashi walked a solitary path. He had no army, no master to guide him, and no comforts to fall back on. Why? Because true mastery requires solitude. When you choose a life of discipline, you'll find that many people just won't understand you. You'll be called too serious or obsessed. You'll feel isolated at times. But Musashi reminds us, those who walk the path of mastery must accept solitude. This loneliness isn't a punishment, it's part of the training. It's where you forge your unbreakable will. In battle, panic is a death sentence. In life, panic ruins careers, destroys relationships, and leads to terrible decisions. Musashi trained his calmness as if it were a weapon. He practiced calm breathing, maintained calm eyes, and cultivated a calm mind. When everyone else around you is panicking, the warrior slows down. They observe, they think, and they act with precision. Remember this, the calm mind will always defeat the emotional one. Calmness is your ultimate advantage in a chaotic world. Finally, Musashi never taught mindless aggression. He taught controlled power. The goal is to be strong enough to act when you must, calm enough to wait for the right moment, and disciplined enough to stop when necessary. Kiso Hiden is not about violence. It's about absolute self-mastery. Because the most dangerous person in any room is not the angry, loud one. It's the calm, quiet one who knows exactly what they are capable of. So master the basics. Sharpen your foundation. Control yourself. When you do this, you'll never feel the need to prove anything to anyone ever again. Your actions will speak for themselves. That is the way of Miyamoto Musashi. That is Kiso Hiden. If you are ready to walk this warrior's path, type Kiso in the comments below. Subscribe for discipline, not motivation. Because warriors are not born. They are built.